So if you haven't heard, I just wanted to stay still in this space for a little bit to see if I can, try to stay without crashing. People are getting on, even people that I haven't even seen in a while, log in to this game are back on here, and I even re-downloaded the game just to start talking about this game today. I'm not sure how long this will be. I just want to just bring this out now so people will be aware. And then what I'll do, I'll just make the adjustments. I'll just bring it out now so people can see. And then I'll make the adjustments to this video when I get the chance. But you can react to it how you want to. Share your favorite moments. For me, this is not a surprise because of all the silence and nothing that has been going on for the game and for the content. So I had fun playing the game for what it is. I'm gonna read y'all the post right now, and if you haven't seen it, I'll drop y'all the link if y'all want to check it out. It's just so crazy, and I'm not surprised with this now. And we only got a couple days left before this all goes away. So let's read this now, and I'm just not shocked. I'm not shocked. I'm just gonna stay in this space. I'm not gonna move. I can't bring up my locomotions because I was gonna try to share some of my favorite locomotions and pets. And just real quick, I want to say thank you to the community out there and those who have found me and found the channel from this game and have stuck along even when I started playing the game less over time and deleted the game and moved on to other projects and starting my own series and doing other things and creativity and just improving my craft and creating content for other games and newer ideas and playing other games for a change and putting this game away. And now it's time to put this game away permanently, officially, because of what they just said and announced. It's going to be closing December 11th. We're going to reach all the posts and just go ahead and, just, chime in on into all this for today. So I'm just going to post it right away. As soon as I'm done, I'm just going to upload it, and then I'll just make adjustments to the thumbnail throughout today, and then you guys can just be able to react to it and check it out. But they said, "Dear Nebula Realms community, we hope everyone is doing well this holiday season. After an incredible 7-year journey together, it is with a mix of emotions that we announce the closure of Nebula Realms, and I'm not surprised. We want to express our deepest gratitude for the fantastic community that has been with us since the beginning. The decision to close Nebula Realms was not made lightly. Over the years, we have experienced unforgettable moments, created lasting memories, and forged connections that go beyond the virtual world. However, as with all things, there comes a time for change. The Nebula Realms community has been the heart and soul of the virtual universe. Your creativity, enthusiasm, and passion have been the driving force behind Nebula Realms' success. Whether you are a seasoned veteran or a newcomer, your presence and contributions have made Nebula Realms a vibrant and unique space in the gaming world. We would like to extend our heartfelt thanks to each and every one of you, the players, the content creators, the moderators, and everyone who has been part of Nebula Realms. As we bid farewell to Nebula Realms, we encourage you to cherish the friendships you made, the experiences you shared, and the memories that will forever be a part of your journey. Though the virtual doors may be closing on December 11th, that's not far. December 11th, it says December 11th of 2023, the community spirit that defined Nebula Realms lives on in each of you. We understand that this news may bring forth questions, and we are committed to supporting you through this transition. Once again, thank you for being a part of the Nebula Realms family. Your passion and enthusiasm have made these 7 years truly remarkable. We hope you carry the spirit of Nebula Realms with you in all your future endeavors. Farewell, and may your future adventures be as extraordinary as the ones we shared together in Nebula Realms." So I loved reading that. It was fun in the beginning, and I've been playing the game from the beginning, and some of you guys have found me from this game, and I just want to say thanks to those who have sent in gifts, who never had to send any gifts, from the clothes and the game that you can get, all types of personal spaces, etc., that goes on, and still have stuck in for the channel even when we weren't really playing the game all that much, and ended up playing the game away into the PlayStation library and moving on to other games and playing all types of stuff and different things like that. Even my character's going crazy trying to take all this in. But I'm just not gonna lie, I'm not surprised, and I made a video about this a few months ago, that where I felt like this game is going to probably potentially close down, and here we are, spot on, and I waited. All the signs were there with all the problems and the silence. We didn't even have any ideas. I didn't even have any idea, and I'm sure everybody else out there didn't really have any idea what was going on. Somebody even said, "Oh, we're going to be getting new updates," or we're not getting anything. We're not getting anything for the game, and that's why I'm not surprised to hear this. And just being even more open, they were already working on other games, but they just didn't say anything. They had two different new titles that are great games this year that recently just came out. They had two new games that just recently came out that are great, and they put this game to shame. Those two other titles, the new games that they were part of and got to work on, are really superb titles over this title, which is insane, and just it's so crazy to say. Those great games could have been those great games that just recently came out, that they made and been working on and released already with good scores, review scores and all. This game could have been a lot better. But I feel like this game could have kept going. It could have, but I'm not surprised. There's other games to look forward to. This is a big week. We got GTA 6 tomorrow. We got the Game Awards, and we got all these new announcements that's going on to take place. It's an exciting week to be a gamer. It's an exciting week to look forward to all that's new, all the new titles, and to move on and play a different game. That's what I did to this game. I started playing other games. I just got tired of waiting. Just tired of waiting for the content to be made, and then the fact that nothing's being said for the communication. I'm just gonna share it. The one thing I did not like about this is the lack of communication and just telling us what's going on. The platforms weren't getting enough of the information spewed to the other platforms to be informed, for others to be informed, unless if someone told you this information, you would not know what's going on and what's all that's new that's going on for this game unless someone told you. So I just wish that they did more communication, but it was fine. I played the game from the beginning. I covered all the updates that they had to offer. Even with the problems, even on the live streams, it was so much fun. I was just laughing myself to death. And I think those are some of my favorite moments in just the seasonal events that they did. The candy exchanger that we would usually have around the Christmas time. The Halloween events with the witch's suit where you could collect the eyes and get prizes and more for your character or your avatar, personal spaces and pets. I can't even bring out my favorite pets and locomotions for this potential final video because of the issues. Here it is. I can't even bring out none of my locomotions, my favorite pets that I like using, and I'm scared to even open the space menu because I don't want the game to crash. But I already know the spaces by heart. Camp Silver Lake is the best personal space where you can run away from Jason Voorhees himself, a different version of Jason basically, and you can get multiple rewards. There was so much that they added. It was too many personal spaces in my honest opinion. This could have had way more public spaces. I love the go-kart racing. That's my favorite. Bowling, go-kart racing was some of my favorite activities, and it sucks I can't play it anymore because it's gone. It's just little signs like that gave me the just those little hints that something was going on. Not everything made it back. We didn't need a remake. This game could have stayed it the way it is. It just seems to be even more issues over time that it had over the years. And I just only wish that they did more for the game, for the public, instead of just focusing on the personal spaces that are just so limited, with nothing to do in them except decorate. But it's about that time now, so we're about to be sending this game to the shouting round right away, and it's just gonna be going away in a matter of days. December 11th is not far. It's December 4th right now. Next week this game it's not gonna exist anymore. I had fun playing the game, just some of those mini games and places that I shared. The movie theater was cool. And I'll just say another personal favorite that I liked. Watching one of my favorite classics. Anybody ever seen Night of the Living Dead, the black and white version of it? It's one of my favorite horror classics. I got to watch Night of the Living Dead in the movie theater in this game and just sit there and just watch it and relive and reminisce the nostalgia. I love watching that movie. I watch it every Halloween, even on Sundays. I love watching scary movies. They put Night of the Living Dead for that Halloween. It wasn't this year, of course, but just like they put Night of the Living Dead, the classics, and all those different classics in that movie theater. It was awesome. I think that was one of my favorite updates that I've seen. I think that was the best update that they did for this game, and I think I wanted to bring that out. That was one of my favorites for sure. And then the bowling alley coming out, of course, and more. But just seeing those classics in the movie theater, I really liked watching those and just seeing that just come to fruition. And just the in-game events that some people will host. I'm sure y'all know who y'all are hosting these events and these parties, the in-game events, and doing trivia and giveaway prizes. And even some of the mods out there were doing these events as well and inviting people. And some of you guys that were playing the game at the time were hosting y'all own events and bringing people together and being able to win prizes and more. So those are just some of my favorite moments that I treasure. I wanted to really talk about today, and just some of the things I dislike. I just didn't think we needed this remake. We didn't need this remake. I was so excited for the remake itself. I thought it was gonna make the game. I thought it was gonna uplift the game and bring it to new heights. But the fact that it didn't run that well was just shocking. It just made everything so much worse. And then we did not need that crossplay. The game didn't need to come on PC. Those are bad moves. I think those moves were made too early, and the game wasn't ready for all that. The game wasn't ready and even able to handle a select amount of people to log into these servers. The Nexus is just always a huge problem. It's a crash fest. It's a crash fest going into the Nexus. And when you try to host some of these events in these public spaces, it's tough. And once someone crashes, it's going to be hard to get them back in and invite them back into that same server, because it'll lock and cap off at a certain amount of people that's in that server. And then they won't be able to make it again. They won't be able to make it in again. All the things that they could have brought out, the clubs, all those goals. Anybody remember that? The clubs, and just the trophies and so much more that they had planned for this game, especially the clubs. All those things never happened. But it's time to say goodbye to Nebula Realms, sending it on its way. Those are just some of my favorite moments. I just wish that they had all that. I think they had so much they could have put into this game to keep it going on and on. It was a great game, but it just more problems just kept on coming out and arising. But I just wanted to let y'all know and just react, because I know some people are going to be asking, if I heard about the news. This is the news. This is everything that we got so far, and we got until next week. December 11th is not far. We got about a week left. In a week, this game will be closing down. But for me, I wasn't really playing the game that much. I'm playing all these other games because they didn't have anything going on for this game. So I moved on. I removed it from the library, from my dashboard, and just started playing other games. I even stopped streaming the game because it just wasn't anything going on, and I just knew it was only a matter of time. I talked about this earlier in the year. It's a sign that I feel like this game is closing. It's coming down to a close. It's going away, and look what we got today. So now it's out. It's come out. It was fun. The memories are there. I shared some of my favorites. Some of my favorite public spaces, things like that with the movie theater and more. And just some of the mini games and more. They could have did more tracks for the kart racing, for the multiplayer. And if the fact that they had crossplay, we could have been able to play and have more players being able to participate in these mini games. But it sucks that it came out. It had to come to this. But just again, I am not surprised. It was only a matter of time, but this is a new era for gaming. This week is big. And just like I said, it's a lot to look forward to. It's a lot of great games out there. I appreciate everybody who just been watching, as far as, for this game and the series, and those who have stuck in there for other games when I'm not playing this game. All the gifts is appreciated, but it sucks. It's all going away. But you guys can react to it in the comments how you want to. But just again, this is not a surprise. I knew this was coming. With all these new games coming out and the fact that they were working on other titles, I knew they wouldn't be able to commit to this game. The silence and all the things that's happening and that happened to this game was all the evidence in the world. But I hope y'all enjoyed the content. There is no more Nebula Realms videos coming out. And I'm going to say this right now, as some people might be curious. I will not be playing another social game. I'm going to say it one more time. I will not be playing Atom Universe. I will not be playing Four Kings Casino. I'm not playing another social game. This was the only game that I was going to give a chance. I'm not playing any other social game. Now, the only exception is if Sony themselves makes a real PlayStation home for the PlayStation 5 and the PS4. If Sony makes another PlayStation home for PS5 and PS4, that's the next social game that I'm going to be playing. I'm not interested in any other social game. This is it for me. It's a lot of good games. We got GTA 6 tomorrow. I can't wait. We got the Game Awards, all these games that's coming out. I'm having an absolute blast. With my own series, it's so much fun. Character reactions and interactions, so much more. It's so much to look forward to. And this year isn't over yet. But I'm sending this game away. And I'll just say this last thing. Come December 11th, they didn't give us a time frame. That's the only thing I have a question about. At what time will this game be closing? Will it be closing on midnight, December 11th? Or will it be at the end of the day, December 11th? I'm not sure. But if I get the chance, I will probably be live streaming this game on its final day, December 11th. It's not far. But let me know what y'all think. But just again, I am not surprised to hear this. I knew it was only a matter of time.